This is Uprising. I'm Sonali Kolhatkar. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel right now at youtube.com/uprising with Sonali, where all of our programs are archived online. 30 years ago, the world's worst man-made industrial disaster took place in an impoverished part of India called Bhopal. A chemical factory run by Union Carbide, which is now owned by Dow Chemical, had a major spill, killing nearly 10,000 people in the immediate aftermath and another 10,000 in the years since. Dow Chemical has faced protests by Indian activists and environmentalists for years and has so far refused to take adequate responsibility. Warren Anderson, the CEO of Union Carbide, who was a wanted man in India for his role in the Bhopal accident, died in a nursing home this past September. He was 92 years old. Now, a new feature film about the events leading up to the disaster has raised questions of culpability once more. Featuring Martin Sheen as Warren Anderson and my guest Cal Penn as an Indian journalist eager to reveal the truth, the film Bhopal, A Prayer for Rain, is opening in theaters around the nation. Cal Penn now joins me in studio, and also with me is the film's director, Ravi Kumar. Welcome to Uprising.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thanks so much for joining us. Well, the film is an incredible film, and as someone who's actually talked to, on this program, survivors of the Bhopal incident, it's amazing to sort of see the incidents fictionalized. Yes. And I want to start, Ravi, with you. You chose to depict the events leading up to the disaster in this film rather than the aftermath, rather than starting with the disaster. Why did you make that choice?
It's a very important question, Sonali. If you talk to Bhopali people, the survivors, they describe the disaster in two parts. First one is the night of the disaster, and the second is the ongoing injustice. We decided to keep our focus on the first part of the disaster, which is more dramatic to show the people, and also the lessons can be learned. And it's because the second part is actually very good material for a documentary, and excellent documentaries have been made. And the first disaster part itself has got template for the disaster, which is eerily familiar to the British Petroleum Exxon Valdez. We can learn something from it. We decided concentrating on the first part.
So Cal Penn, what brought you to this project? A bit of a departure from the things that you're best known for. Of course, people know you most from your franchise, the Harold and Kumar franchise, but they also know you from The Namesake, which is one of my favorite films, by the way. What brought you to this project?
So, you know, I enjoy the fact that I've gotten to do these broad comedies, and I love playing those characters, but I wanted to also mix it up a little bit and do something a little more serious. The reason that I wanted to do the film, Ravi actually emailed me the script probably 5 years ago now, and I knew of course, about the real life incidents around the Union Carbide disaster, but I was really impressed at the depth with which Ravi approached the story. So really fascinating, touching on everything from Indian government corruption to corporate greed to the real life human rights consequences of what happened. And I was expecting when I started reading the script that it would be through a singular lens, and it wasn't. It was really multifaceted. So then I sat down with Ravi and heard the passion with which he speaks about this, as you just heard, and I said, this is something I'd like to be part of. And of course, Martin Sheen being attached didn't hurt either. I was a big fan before that. But really, I think having the chance to do something that is a fictionalized adaptation of a story that I thought was important to tell was the biggest reason.
Right.